It only takes 1 week to memorize anything. Are you tired of reading something and forgetting it the next day? Here is a hidden blueprint to memorizing anything in 1 week. I'm not talking about vague tips or random tricks. I'm talking about a system that works every single time if you follow it. Think about this. What if you could read a chapter, a set of formulas, a speech, or even an entire exam guide and have it stay in your head for good? No more panic the night before. No more feeling like your brain leaks the moment you close the book. Sounds impossible, right? But here's the truth. Your brain is built to remember. The problem is, you've been forcing it to work the wrong way. Schools train you to cram and reread, but cramming is short-term memory, and short-term memory vanishes fast. The method I'm about to share takes the same effort you already spend, but organizes it into a repeatable system. In 1 week, you can lock in knowledge so hard, you'll surprise yourself with how easily it comes back. Aries, why this matters. Students use this to ace exams without burning out. Professionals use it to memorize presentations, laws, or technical details. Language learners use it to lock in new vocabulary permanently. What do they get? Confidence, more free time, a clear edge over everyone still trying to brute force their way through endless study hours. And you'll get the same. You'll stop forgetting and start mastering. The big idea is simple. You train your brain through spaced recall and active memory hooks. Here's what that means. Your brain forgets fast unless you interrupt the forgetting curve. If you look at something once, you forget most of it in a day. But if you review it at smart intervals, the memory strengthens. Each review locks it deeper until it sticks permanently. That's spaced recall. The second part is hooks. Your brain doesn't store random strings of information well, but it locks onto images, connections, and stories. If you attach what you learn to something vivid or meaningful, recall becomes automatic. Combine the two, and you have a formula. Step 1, encode the memory with hooks. Step 2, strengthen it with spaced recall. Step 3, test yourself instead of rereading. That's it. 3 pillars. Hook it, space it, test it. People think memory champions are geniuses. They're not. They're using systems. For example, world memory champions memorize hundreds of random numbers by turning them into images and reviewing them with spaced recall. Same brain as you. Different method. And here's the kicker. You don't need years of practice. 1 week is enough to train your brain to lock in anything you want to learn. Let's break this down into a step-by-step system you can use starting today. Step 1, break the material into chunks. Your brain doesn't like long walls of text. Take what you want to memorize and cut it into small, clear pieces. For example, if you're learning 50 vocabulary words, group them into sets of 10. If you're memorizing a speech, break it into key points. Step 2, build hooks. Turn each piece into something memorable. This could be a weird image in your head, a link to something personal, a simple story. Example, you need to remember that the capital of Mongolia is Ulaanbaatar. Picture a giant woolly mammoth Ulan drinking at a bar Byatar. Silly? Yes, but you'll never forget it. Step 3, first exposure. Spend about 30 minutes learning the material for the first time. Don't reread endlessly. Instead, focus on creating those hooks and saying them out loud. Step 4, test yourself. Close the book, cover the notes, and recall from memory. If you get stuck, peek, then try again. And active recall beats passive reading every time. Step 5, spaced reviews. This is the secret sauce. Use this schedule. Review right after the first study. Review again the next day. Review 2 days later. Review 4 days later. Review 1 week later. Each review takes less time because the memory strengthens. By the end of the week, it's locked in. Step 6, mix it up. Don't always review in the same place or same time. Change locations, test at different hours, and your brain learns to recall anywhere, anytime. Let's turn this into a daily plan you can follow. Day 1, learn the material in chunks. Create hooks for each chunk. Test yourself right after. Day 2, quick review in the morning. Test again without looking. If something slips, refresh the hook. Day 3, review again. Shorter this time. Try recalling while walking, cooking, or showering. The goal is to make memory automatic. Day 4, test again. Add new chunks if needed, but keep the old ones in play. Day 5, review. Try to recall everything from start to finish without notes. Day 6, mix locations. Recall while outside or in a noisy place. Train your brain for real life, not perfect silence. Day 7, final review. By now, you should be able to recall the entire material without effort. Example 1, exam prep. Let's say you need to remember biology terms. Chunk them into groups of 10. Create images for each. Space your reviews as planned. By test day, you'll recall all of them instantly. Example 2, a speech. You got a 10-minute talk. Break it into 5 main points. Build hooks like point 1 is the anchor, point 2 is the bridge, point 3 is the fire. Review daily until you can deliver without notes. Example 3, language learning. Take 20 new words. Create weird images for each. Review across the week. By day 7, y'all know them cold. So here's what we've covered. Your brain remembers best when you give it hooks, test it, and space out reviews. You don't need endless hours. You need one structured week. If you follow the daily system, you'll memorize faster than you thought possible. You'll stop wasting time cramming and forgetting. Instead, you'll walk into exams, meetings, or conversations with full confidence. Now it's your turn. Pick one thing you need to memorize this week. Could be a set of formulas, a speech, or vocabulary. Apply the system step by step. Stick with it for 7 days. Watch how much you retain. This is not theory. Thousands of people have used these methods for years, from world memory champions to students to professionals. The only difference between them and you is whether you start. So don't wait. Pick your material, build your hooks, follow the review schedule. By this time next week, you'll know for yourself how powerful your memory really is. And once you prove it on one subject, apply it everywhere. Because the truth is simple. It only takes 1 week to memorize anything.